Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
everyone.
Forceful hello.
Oh, it's so tiny. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm bigger.
There you are.
I was itty bitty. My DM screen was gigantic. Ow. Hello, everybody.
And he goes down instantly.
There you go.
Yeah, insta bonk. We are here for another night of D&D.
Yay.
Yay.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh my god. the cheaps are out of whack.
So we're going to have a previous episode recap skit.
Yes, I am just fixing some things.
This recap's gonna slap.
I'm actually going to turn off redeems for this stream so that we can keep it serious, everybody.
Yeah,
Cereal.
chat.
Serious
I mean-
Very
business.
serious.
You can-
haunted game.
Cereal.
I mean, you can still throw things and box me up, but as far as like the sound emotes and stuff, I don't want to like be in a serious moment like, Bilge, you're bleeding out, and then someone goes, I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. I play it straight up, yo. I don't want like any crazy weird shit going
The Chad skid showing up.
I mean, that's-
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah, you just did boom.
I'm just gonna say that now. If you do say that I'm bleeding, someone's just I'm the Mac Daddy.
Excellent.
I'm going to use my movement to retreat. Oh, you're just a little chicken. Sheep.
All right, well, everybody, last time we left off, the group got done with the Etherworks Forge. They found the anvil, and they found a sigil shard piece down there. They talked with the Cogs and Conduit Guildmaster, and he gave them a little tip on some things, strange things going on at a house, about some secret 8th guild, and they planned an infiltration as time slowly passed, made it into the house, and captured Whisper, who then was Nat 20 intimidated by Bilge,
And they got married.
and they got married. No, wait, hold on a minute.
Wait, hang on.
Hey, no, that didn't happen.
That's
They-
going way too fast.
Yeah, hold
Please
on.
Get dinner first, you two.
Let me check my
Went into the
notes. That's
closet and made a baby, and the baby.
And that's
fell
not
out.
until episode 37. Okay. First, though, they ended up capturing her, and she decided to help them with their problem. That she took them to meet Nyx, the leader of the Obsidian Vale, the secret 8th guild, working to fix a corrupted Gearhaven, supposedly. But before she gives information on the next sigil shard piece, or the Sunken Archives, she called it, she sent the group out on a quest to retrieve a ring from a defector of the Obsidian Vale called Riven.
Correct. You nailed it.
I did. Whisper led them to the entrance of this dungeon. She's waiting outside, and the group has come in and stopped at the door, and that's where we ended. So, group, what are you wanting to do?
Right now.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I look around on the floor? Like, what kind of floor are we standing on?
It's
I
like a
most. Sorry, I most certainly hope that it is solid.
it's solid. It's a cave. It's a cave, like dirt and gravel and mud.
Okay, there's no sand.
I mean, like mixture. There's a little bit of sand. Yeah,
Is it wet or dry sand?
dry. Well,
Okay,
I'll say it's a little damp. It's kind of a dampish cave.
okay. All right, everyone, I have an idea. You see the stuff we're standing on? Maybe we should grab
Yes.
like handfuls of it and put it in our pockets so we can have a sneak attack.
Pocket sand. I love it. I love it.
So
Can I do
Sand
this?
tends to work better for that, but it'll eventually dry out, so it'll be fine.
Sure.
I scoop an ample handful of sand into my pocket.
All right, I want to do that as well.
I guess before we
Sand ahoy.
move on, did you do anything with that sword that you picked up, Rogar?
I currently have it equipped and
Oh, you equipped it?
attuned. Yep, equipped and attuned.
Okay, so you did attune to it. Okay, then.
Yes.
Also, quick
Okay.
tabletop talk. Don't we have like a pair of magical thief boosting boots that we're just sitting
Yeah,
in
I
someone's
still have
inventory,
them.
not being used?
Yeah, those green boots.
Yeah, the really nice looking leather boots.
The really nice boots. I don't think
My
we decided on
God,
who to give
these
them to.
boots are exquisite.
Like I don't care who gets them, me or Rogar, but I feel like it would probably be better for Rogar because they're more of a traditional rogue. But it probably makes sense for one of us to get it.
Yeah.
I would argue Tad should get them because right now he's the better rogue of the two of us.
Oh, you big old sweetie.
No, I'm
Yup.
talking mechanically. You're a level 3 rogue. I'm just level 1. You're just
Okay.
flat out better at it.
Okay, all right,
Well,
fair
why
enough.
aren't you level 3? Shouldn't
Wait,
you
why
be
are you
level
level
3?
3?
Because I'm a level 1 rogue and a level 2 barbarian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Multi-classing.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Got it.
And all the consequences that come with it.
This
You know
place,
what?
this place has a lot of mushrooms in it too, right? Are these like?
There's lots of mushrooms. Somebody rolled a nature check at the end of the last round.
Yeah.
It was me and
um,
Burkus.
Okay, and you know that the purple ones spew poisonous spores.
yeah, so we need to be careful with these.
Rogar, you're
Thank
my
you, some good
rotten
poison.
soldier, my sweet cheese, my good time boy. Thank you for these boots.
Yeah,
Ah,
I feel
you're
like we
welcome.
should give them to Tad, especially since they probably complement his complexion.
Oh yeah. Like he's wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at
Mhm.
all. Nothing at all.
Just these nice ass boots.
How do I equip an item like that? Do we trade? Is there a way for us to trade items in the little app thing?
Oh, I'll have
I
to
don't
add
know.
it to him. Yeah.
Good
I'll have to
question.
add it to you.
Okay, gotcha.
So in your inventory, whoever had the boots, you can just remove them, and I'll add them to Tad's inventory.
So just delete them.
Yeah, delete them.
Because if we're gonna go into this dungeon, we might as well have our shit equipped.
Yeah, do we want to take a short rest in the...
They were the boots of
Before we-
Elvenkind, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, they are added to your inventory, Tad. You can refresh your D&D page.
Okay, awesome. I see them, and I shall equip them.
But yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest, that's up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're fine, aren't we? We're not like.
I could
We
use
didn't
another
take any
spell
damage.
slot.
We used
That's
one
true.
Sleep.
That's true.
Yeah,
he
we
used
use spell slot.
he used a sleep spell last time.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. I think we used.
Oh
one
yeah,
sleep
Burkus was
spell.
super clutch last time.
Mm-hmm,
And he was a tiny spider. I remember.
That's right. Sneak attack with the
All
spider.
coming back now.
Yeah.
Sneak a spider.
Should we do any perception checks on like
well-
the surroundings of this gate?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. What I was gonna suggest is maybe we have the rogues scout ahead to look for traps.
Sure.
Well,
She says as she runs back.
I rolled a 4+3, so that's pretty not good.
Somebody in the chat said
It's-
spike traps.
So 7, it's a big wooden gate. It doesn't look like there's anything special about it.
All right.
14 was the best I could do on a perception test.
I
Okay.
also got a 14.
Yeah. It's a big wooden gate. It looks like it's something you can just push it on it. There's like a seam right in the center, and the left part looks like it might push open.
I push it real good.
Wait,
You do?
before we push it, does it open in or Is it open away from us or towards us?
Is it
Well,
push or pull?
I will say that Professor Tad has already pushed on it, and you hear a clunk clunk. It doesn't push.
Okay.
It doesn't push further than that. It almost like it just stops.
It's one of those doors that looks like it's a push, but it's actually a pull. What do they call those? A Norman door? Norman door?
Hey, Bilge, maybe you should try to knock down the gate.
How about we don't and not announce our presence to
Yeah, we haven't tried pulling
everything.
it yet.
Yeah, I'm against brute forcing this right now.
Okay,
Were
I
there
would
any
like-
other? I mean, it's like there's no like indication of switches or.
Oh,
We
oh,
searched
what if
for
you
traps
say,
and stuff.
what if you say, open sesame?
Nothing
Anything?
happens. Nothing has
I
happened.
pull the door. I pull the door.
You pull it, and it clunk stops.
Okay, all right. I check for locks with my rogue lock picking sensibility and
There-
or mechanism senses.
There is no lock. Okay, I'll just say you don't even need to roll for it. There's no visible lock on this gate, this wooden gate at all.
I'd
Anything
say
in
they're
this little
trying to keep
crevice over
somebody
here?
out or something in.
Maybe
Is
we
it
should try
possible-
climbing? Sorry, go ahead.
Is it possible to see through the gaps of the logs to see if this is a barred gate on the other side?
Roll a investigation check.
Okay.
Is it playing music?
I'll do that too.
Total of 18.
Ooh.
Yes,
Nice.
you peer through the seam in the door in the gate, and you see what looks to be a very large, heavy plank hanging. It looks like it's hanging midair, but you can tell it's like a bar across the back of the gate.
Like a de facto
Hey.
lock that's only meant to be opened from that side.
How much? I'd start looking around on the gate to try to find a section of it that might be wide enough that we could stick something through it and maybe lift the bar from this side.
There's nothing in immediate sight or range. There's no anything that that would fit through it is like small twigs, and it would not lift that weight.
If we could do this without wasting our druid's spider form just to go through this thing, that'd be nice.
I was about to bring that up, but
Yeah, but I know it would be cool if we could save it for something better, you know.
yeah, it would. But
We do
See,
have that option.
we also have
What's the
I-
English word for friend? Says chat.
Melon.
Question.
Yeah.
It looks like there are spikes on top of it. How much clearance is there between the spikes and the roof of this cavern? Is it wide enough
There's
that I might be able to?
There is no room. Like, it is almost flush with the cavern ceiling.
Are the I'm assuming that the spike points are there on the top of these things. Are they wide enough that I might be able to slip a hook or a grappling hook of some kind through it and drop it down?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
All right, I would like to try that to see if I can hook the bar and pull it up enough so that we can open the gate.
Basically, like you're unlocking your car with a fucking wire hanger
So you need to.
Basically, yes.
on a larger scale.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a. How about a
Anyone
dex?
have a fishing pole?
How about you're the fisherman? You have the giant fish on your back.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Do I
um,
have a
Fish.
fishing pole?
I don't know. Do
Feels
you?
like something you should
You-
have.
You have a fish?
Yeah, I
We'll
fished.
buy- you need to get one next time we're in town for sure.
Because he can fish doesn't mean he has a fishing pole.
Roll a dexterity check for me, Rogar.
Okay. let's see. Only a 12.
A 12. Okay. You kind of like swing the hook. I guess it's like a grappling hook that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you swing the grappling hook and you like toss it up there, and it almost like it just hits just to the left of a hole, and it goes clunk, clunk, and then falls back down to the ground in front of you.
Okay.
Almost got it.
I'll give it
Being
another
bested
try.
by this
Okay,
dwarf.
go ahead and roll again.
This door may be our greatest foe yet.
Door, you know,
Another 12.
yeah, it's same thing.
Well, would somebody else like to try?
Okay. What is the door held together by? Is it just nails or is it actually held together by rope?
It's held together by, well, I mean, it looks like it's held together by ropes, and the big log on the other side keeping it locked.
Could we just burn it?
I was actually going to suggest that.
Well,
That's up to you.
Professor
You
Chang,
guys,
fire
you know,
isn't
you're
loud.
Talk about
you're
announcing
more-
our presence.
you're more than welcome to
Fire's not
try.
loud.
All right, I need everybody to get away from in front of me.
We may have another option. I don't suppose teleportation would be helpful in this instance.
Like which spell?
Misty Step.
Okay, if you can see through the gap anywhere you can
Exactly.
see, you can Misty Step too. So yeah, that could work. Yes, I will.
That's right.
I would allow that. Yeah.
Right, we don't have to burn this wall down like Unga Bunga Caveman.
Well, we'll see what happens when I get to the other side. You might have to burn it down.
So are,
smoke in the cave.
Are you wanting to-
Yeah, that's a
I was
good
worried
point.
about that as
That's
well.
A good, that's
Yes,
a good point. I didn't think
I'm
about
surprised it took you guys this long to get around to the smoke in the cave.
I will say,
that.
say,
Unga Bunga Caveman.
I forgot to mention this. Rogar, when you peered through the gate to see if there was the lock, the big log on the other side, you did notice a small flicker of light on the other side.
Oh. Okay.
I did forget to mention that.
I will inform everyone else of this.
Okay.
How loud have we been being?
I mean, you guys are just talking.
Okay.
You haven't specifically stated that you were like whispering. Well, I mean, you did. You said you were trying to not announce yourself, so I'll say you guys were kind of whispering to each other.
Puts away
Thank you.
sousaphone.
Okay, this seems like the least destructive plan so far. It does
No, this is
burn.
wrong. This is
It
great.
does burn a second level spell slot, but still have my wild shapes.
Do you listen? Did you guys already do your short rest and you got a spell slot back?
Yeah,
we didn't. Yeah, we didn't fully. Now, if I did a short rest, I would just get that other spell, or whatever.
I'll
If I were to do it
allow
after I
you-
did this, I
I'll
just-
allow you guys
you
if
know.
you want to say that you short rested right before you went in. I'll allow that if you want to go ahead and regain that spell slot.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
so go for it if you want to go for it. That's completely up to you.
Yeah.
Burke is coming in clutch again, maybe.
Quite possibly. It will at least move things along, and then we'll see. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go up to the spot that I can see, and it can teleport up to 30 feet. I'm not gonna do that. We'll just do,
You're just gonna be right behind the gate, right?
Yes. Really
Okay.
hope there's not like a cliff right there, so just right behind the gate.
All right, so you use. I mean, you could see a flicker. He saw a flicker of light. That looked pretty far. So here you go. Are you ready? Are you doing this? Are you casting it?
I'm casting it.
All right.
Here we go.
Boom. Hold on. Don't move.
Okay.
Larry, I'm casting it.
Okay, let go of your character. Did you let go already?
There we go.
There you go. All right. So everybody watches as Burkus just kind of, vanishes into mist. And you
Where'd it go?
Vampire? I think you might be a vampire.
now, Burkus, this is what you see on the other side. What are you gonna do right from here?
Let's see. Can I just do like an immediate perception check to get the look of things in here?
Sure.
Well, let's see. And can I lie about what I rolled? That's a 10.
A 10, a 10 is fine. It's a dimly lit room by the glowing mushrooms and a still crackling, like a very low, but still kind of crackling fire. The fire's almost out. Looks like it's been going for a while, but it doesn't look like there's anyone nearby.
Okay.
Unlock the door.
Yeah.
So long, suckers!
Open the door!
Perkins
That's
just
my-
runs off into the night.
I'm fine, by the way.
Yeah, we know you're fine. Now open the door.
And yes,
Open the
I'm
door.
going to see if I can easily open the door at this point by unbarring it.
Okay, it's easy to like kind of move the bar over to the side, and the door, as the bar leaves the seam, it actually like just naturally opens up.
Whoa.
Ta-da!
Are you some sort of wizard?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought he was a vampire.
Wow.
No idea what that is. All right.
What's a vampire?
Okay, all right. Trap check.
Trap
I
check.
All right,
I checked for traps.
perception check.
With my stealthy boots of elven kind, nobody can hear me as I slip away from the group and into the shadows to search for traps. To search for traps. That's what my eyes are looking for. Nothing but traps. And I rolled a 3.
God damn it. What the frog
15.
doing?
It is completely safe in this room to you. You don't see
I'm
nothing.
I'm gonna roll again if that's okay.
Is he allowed to do that?
Sure. At disadvantage.
Sure.
At disadvantage, okay.
You having an
Whatever.
off day? Should I check for traps?
Alright. 13 plus the lower number is 13. So 13 plus. Sorry, it's been a while since I looked in here. Plus 3, so 16 altogether.
16. Okay. You don't see there's no traps visible to you at all. You do see a couple of purple mushrooms over by one of the walls, but other than that, it's a completely clear cave room filled with mushrooms.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in the shadows, crouched, and trying to my best to be just like as silent and hidden and sort of like be Overwatch, in case something bad happens.
Sure.
Hang
What's everyone else doing?
under the mushroom.
Not touching mushrooms.
Since Tad's going to be the invisible Overwatch, I will be the obvious Overwatch.
Does anyone want to check on
Okay.
that?
I want to check on this
Back there.
campfire.
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah, as you walk up close to the slowly dying campfire, there's an extremely charred, burnt piece of meat, like it was just left there, and a abandoned backpack sitting next to it.
Oh, Eridon, your favorite.
Can we, yeah, okay, so. Just want to see if I know, like, if I can tell.
Thank you,
That's like-
Thrayon.
Wait, that's investigation, right?
Yeah, yeah. You want to roll an investigation, or you want to check the backpack, or
I mean, I got very low investigation, but
it's fine.
I rolled an 18 though, so
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
For investigation.
yeah.
Okay, so you open up the backpack, and there's a couple. There's some rations inside. Some that you can take if you want. There's a couple of
okay.
torches, and a singular crumpled old letter.
Okay, well, anyone need any torches? Got some rations here. I want to take a look at this note, whatever it says. Then,
Okay, are you gonna read it out loud, or are you just looking at it?
I assume I can like talk out loud, and anyone who's nearby can hear me read it somewhat because I'm not very good at reading.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well then I'll go ahead and read it out loud then. So you pull out the crumpled letter, you uncrumple it and read, and it says,
Ooh, why? Us. Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe you should let Varus read.
Yeah, you take it.
You hear giggling from the shadows.
all right.
You were holding it upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. I was gonna make sure that you
All
knew
right.
that.
Gooby, do you have your Discord open?
I do.
There's the letter if you want to read it.
The plan is set. If you're reading this, you made it out of Oban. Good. Keep your head down. The odd fellows are scattering, but the ledger must not fall into the Van Gacy's hands. Hide it where no one can find it. I don't know who we can trust anymore, even Jakku. I have doubts. Be careful. Stay alive. It says it's 2N from L.
Wait, what's the name of the people that we just met?
Yeah. I was about to say, do our character? I know we don't remember.
Do we
their
know who
names, but
these
do our
are? Do we know
characters
these
remember
names?
their names?
One of us does.
Oh,
Mm.
one of us does. That sounds ominous.
Very ominous.
Were you just saying that generally, or?
As in, I do.
Oh, good.
Care to elaborate?
Let's see. Varus currently has the letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Varus, may I see that, please?
Take a look. I hand it
Okay.
over.
Well,
I sent it over to you now.
I think that meat's still good.
I like
Only
doubt
one
it.
way to find out. Hey, Eridon, you've eaten more questionable things than that.
well, this is
At least
unexpected.
what I have eaten isn't completely burnt to a crisp.
Jerky.
How old
Jerky's completely different. Hell with this.
The letter doesn't look like it's like it looks old but not like super old. It's not like rotting or anything. It's been crumpled up inside this backpack for a while.
Huh. All right. Well, this is not what I was expecting to find down here. I have no idea what ledger they're referring to. Who is N and who is L?
Hmm.
That could be anybody.
It
Well,
sounds
without-
like you're familiar with these characters. Are these people from your past?
The Oddfellows, yes. The Van Gacy's, yes. Jakku, yes. N and L, no idea.
The plot thickens.
We did just meet him, Nick.
So whoever was on this campsite, nowhere to be seen. They just abandoned this, and they apparently are connected to you somehow.
Roll a nature check, Bilge.
Oh, nature check. What is my nature? Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, my nature is also nonplussed, but hopefully I will roll high. And I rolled. Shit! Sorry. I'm gonna do that on the thing because I pushed my die as I was trying to look at it.
Oh, okay.
Where's the die roll here?
While you're doing that,
There we go.
yeah, while you're doing that, Eridon, I want you to roll a
2!
perception. A 2? Okay.
Jesus.
You don't. You're just talking then, Bill.
I was gonna
Yeah.
roll a nature check anyway, because there's so many freaking mushrooms in here. So I'll go ahead and
Sure.
do that too.
Roll a nature check.
I rolled a 22 on perception.
Okay.
Another terrible roll. That's a 6. Wait,
Okay.
no, wait. It's a 9. I forgot I have like a +6 in nature.
A 9. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You don't really notice anything either, but Bilge, I messed up. It wasn't a nature check I was trying to get you to roll. It was a survival check I was trying to get you to roll. My bad. Can you go ahead and re-roll that?
Oh, right, because that's a +3 for me.
I meant to do survival, not nature. Sorry.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll try again. 12 plus 3, that's 15.
Okay. You notice a set of footprints leading from the backpack over here to this wall.
Huh. Okay.
Eridon, something is peculiar about the positioning of these mushrooms here.
I go and take a closer look, as these are very peculiar mushrooms.
Yes.
Yes, they are
These
peculiar wall mushrooms.
are very-
It actually, the more you look at it, they're not mushrooms. Those are like boards that are made to look like mushroom.
All right, I'm gonna try and look up where the third highest mushroom is here. See if there's anything above that.
There is. You see a small ledge up there.
Ooh.
I'm gonna investigate this wall a little bit, but I'm also gonna like tap to Tad and say like, "Yo, use your like deducing powers on this wall, huh?"
Sure.
Use your boots.
Use your boots. Use the
comes
boots to
away.
get through.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and climb this.
Okay. Roll a
Do I
dexterity
need
check.
to roll dexterity? 15.
Yeah, you easily walk up the mushroom shaped boards up to a second floor area. A little
Huh.
alcove, a little hidden alcove.
There's something up here.
What do you see up there?
A lot more mushrooms for one. Looks like there's a chest here as well.
Touch as few mushrooms as possible, just for safety.
I wanted to ask, can I do like a medicine check on these mushrooms?
A medicine check. What are you checking? Oh, are you checking
Are they
this?
sick?
That would be more of. I think that would be more of a nature check.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just thought maybe they could be used for something.
Burkus
Yeah,
would
it would
probably
make
be. I think Burkus rolled a really good last round. He could probably tell you that these are just mushrooms out in the wild. They're not edible. They don't. There's no like benefits to them. The only things that are bad are the purple ones, which spew poisonous spores.
And just if you
Alright.
touch them, right?
Yeah, just if you touch them.
Okay. Not just as a thing that they do.
Yeah, yeah.
So should someone go up there with Eridon to check the chest? Like a rogue?
I'm gonna pull out my hunting knife and just prod the chest for traps.
Why don't you do a perception check?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It is untrapped.
Alright. Gonna try and open it then.
Okay. You open up the chest, and it, from the light of the mushrooms, it kind of gleams. Something inside gleams as you open it. You open it, and your eyes widen to a pretty large pile of gold.
Nice.
Hey.
You're not sure how much is in there, but
Fuck me.
I mean, if
Are you
were
hurt?
sick-
What's so
That's the normal
disappointing?
reaction to finding a chest full of gold.
I'm more disappointed in that I won't be able to carry all this back, I don't think.
Bilge.
I'll go help him.
Hold on. Bilge and Tad.
Yes.
I need you both to roll
Hmm.
hold on. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw right now.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that.
Oh dear.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Rolled a 1.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Up to me now?
Well, it's
I-
you might get out of there. Okay, whatever's
I
about
got
to
a
happen.
17.
I'm about to take in the face.
Okay, you're unfazed. Bilge, you hear singing coming from behind this wall. Tad, you are just compelled to push through and get to the other
Like,
side of
just
this wall.
just walking headfirst into this wall.
You were just walking headfirst into that wall right now.
I am compelled to walk headfirst into this wall.
How's
You
that
do
working
so.
out for ya?
You do, yeah. He walks into the wall, and he phases right through it.
Whoa. Whoa.
We lost our frog.
Again?
I don't even
What?
know
What's
where
going
I
on down
am.
there?
Those
I
are some
don't even
damn
know
good
where I
boots
am.
if they helped them get through the wall.
I'm gonna tap on the wall.
Your hand phases right through it.
Todd
Holy
just
shit,
went
we
through
got a fake wall.
Oh, dear.
I
Okay.
am still compelled to walk forward.
I'm gonna look through the wall and see where Tad is going.
He's already gone up the stairs, and he is walking down the hallway right now toward the singing that you hear.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
If you want to mention that at all.
Grab him.
The
I'm going
most
to,
beautiful
run
thing
up
I've
and
ever
grab
heard.
him.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
grab him as fast as I can.
Do I
Okay.
try
Do I need to
struggle?
like
Do
roll
I
You need
for
to
try
that
roll a
before he gets any
strength-
further?
Yes, it's a fight. You need to both roll strength checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your paws off me.
Is it like a grapple?
Yeah, this is like a
I rolled a
grapple.
3.
Okay, what was going on?
I rolled
Slippery little
wait, what's my strength? 4. So 18.
Okay, you easily pick up Tad, and he is like flailing, trying to get out of your grasp, wanting to walk forward further into this cave.
I would love, let me go to her. I need to dedicate my life to the voice I hear before me.
Ah, crap.
Have your both gone insane, or is it just Tad?
I've seen this.
I'm gonna say right now, Rogar. Now I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, as the singing
Alright.
continues.
Don't you hear
Oh,
it?
no.
It's beautiful.
Total of 17.
Okay, you hear the singing, you're almost compelled because it's so beautiful. But you shake it off and you're like, wait, this isn't right.
Okay, we got kind of a siren thing going on here. Not ideal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen this before in the waters. He's got siren fever.
Great. What do we do?
Who has
Who's got
cotton?
spells that make us all deaf?
Who has cotton? Does anyone have like cotton or something like
I have
I bought
wool.
cotton.
sand?
I
Sand,
bought
the
cotton.
sand that you picked up. Stuff it in your ear.
Bad idea.
All right, Professor Tad, roll another wisdom saving throw. Bilge, roll a saving throw right now with advantage
Oh my god.
because the singing is continuing right now.
Okay. I rolled
Wait,
an
what's the
18.
advantage?
That means just roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. 2. And 11.
Okay, 11 plus anything? Wisdom saving throw.
11 plus. Wait, plus what?
Wisdom
wait, what
saving
am I
throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, 12.
12. Okay, you are still resisting the singing. Tad, what did you roll?
18.
Okay, you have broken out of it. You've broken out of this trance that that you were in.
I've been violated.
Okay, I'm gonna,
my
like-
wits are back.
while holding Tad, I go back through the door,
Okay.
through the wall, and I basically tell everyone, it's like, all right, who here needs earplugs?
I
Who
don't
here
have
has
ears.
earplugs?
Who here has earplugs?
Who here
All
has
of us.
ears? Because I don't.
I have cotton that I bought.
Have
A
you
while
stuffed it in
back.
your ears?
I'm going to do that right now.
I was about to say you need to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw before you do. Because your ears are extra
Okay.
large.
I know.
You bring
I
enough
rolled a
cotton for
9.
everybody.
9? You said 9?
Yes.
Okay, you are entranced and you are wanting to go in past the wall now.
Fantastic.
I make a grab for Varus.
Okay, strength check, and you need to roll a strength check because you're wanting
I'm
to
gonna
break
help.
free.
I'm gonna help out with that.
Okay, strength check with advantage for Rodar then.
Alright.
I got a 9 again.
Okay.
I got a 22.
All right, you
Alright.
were holding Varus back as she's just like really wanting to go toward the singing.
Hey, Varus, why don't you come back over here? There's something I want to show you. It's called the opposite wall. It's fascinating.
No!
Well, I'm not giving you a choice in the matter. Come on. Come on.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Can I use detect good and evil?
Hold on. What does that do again?
I'm backing up is what I'm doing.
For the duration, you sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself.
You detect? Are you casting that?
Sure, if you let me.
Go for it. So you cast detect good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
You detect 3 fey behind the wall.
Oh, we have a fey situation going on here.
Oh, boy.
That
Doesn't
doesn't.
sound-
That's not.
That
good.
doesn't sound good.
Bilge, roll a history check with advantage.
Okay.
I feel like we're the Ghostbusters right
So
now.
wait,
It's like,
sorry.
oh,
Well, once
Faye.
again, when you say advantage, it's like roll twice.
Roll twice and take the higher number. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I need to remember that. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so that was 18, and I'll take the 18 over the 1. Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
And what was it? Wisdom?
History.
Oh, history. What is my history? Oh, I don't have history, so 18.
Just a straight up 18. Okay.
Just 18.
18 is fine. Whenever Tamari mentions that she detects Fae behind the wall, you've dealt with this kind of thing before. It's not a siren. A siren is something that's, more in the water and ocean. This is more of a land-based Fae, and you know that there's some harpies back there trying to lure people in.
All right. We're dealing with a
Harpies.
land siren.
Harpies, yes.
Land siren.
Land siren. Not
I
again.
call them land sirens. So we're gonna have to do something pretty drastic. We need something to put in our ears, to keep us from getting charmed by these things.
Varus,
What
go
we
ahead.
need to do is keep walking towards the voices.
Go ahead and roll
Stuff
another
the
wisdom.
something in our ears.
Go ahead and roll
I
another
take the
wisdom
cotton
saving.
that's.
Wisdom
I take the
saving throw.
cotton that's in her hand and just stuff them in her ears.
Okay, I got a 10 this time.
Okay. You're still wanting to go, but as Aerodon kind of stuffs your ears with the cotton, it dampens the singing, and you snap out of it.
Man, I don't know why I wanted to go over there.
I'm gonna pull up my sleeve
I don't want that
and-
more.
and I'm gonna show everyone all the wool on my arm and be like, okay, just let's start cutting off pieces so you guys can stuff your ears. Come on.
Hey, I'll allow it. It
Alright.
works.
I pull out my short sword.
Yeah.
I was due for a shaving anyway.
All right.
I would like to use my knife
for
and
it.
be very careful about this.
Yeah, we're all very careful.
That's fine. Everybody
shame.
cuts off some wool and like uses it to make makeshift earplugs. So sheep are amazing. Is there anything they can't do? Says Envy. Tamaria for on the spot cotton delivery.
Yeah. Talk about
All right.
clutch.
So that's another thing I like about having like unique special characters like that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
All
little
right, so-
biological surprises.
Now a lot of the singing is dampened from where you're standing. You can still kind of hear, but it's not like enticing you.
I have a
Okay.
question. If we were all to like sing ourselves, would we be able to just drown out the rest
Oh,
Hmm.
Well,
that's a
that would
really
give
good
us-
idea.
That would alert them that we are here, though.
Burkus?
of it? Yeah, that's like mind games. It's like
Hmm.
intimidation. Like we can fucking scare the shit out of them.
I mean, if you want to, you're welcome to try.
Princess and the
Yeah,
Goblin vibes.
Let's do it.
Baldering,
Wait.
Baldera.
I hastily put the cotton in my ears.
So we all have like wool or cotton in our ears, right?
I believe so.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What?
What are we gonna sing?
What?
What?
I mimic like a microphone. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's all just start singing. Let everybody sing.
No, no. I basically I'm wondering if like I can basically like just say like we need to figure out what is in there, so in case we need to kick its ass.
Well, we know it's harpies, right?
She mentioned
yeah,
there was
well-
3 fae, and you know that they're harpies. So there's 3 harpies in there that you know of.
Yeah, okay. So we know that there's 3 harpies in there.
Yes, you know that there's 3
Alright.
harpies in there because she used her detect good and evil. So
Okay.
if there was
So,
anything
alright.
other than unless it's something that's not detected by good and evil, you don't know that.
A terrifying
Well,
neutral creature. In
My
there.
my assumption is whoever was here got it by those harpies. So
Mm, they did leave behind
and-
a lot of treasure.
yeah. So
I don't think I relayed. Well, I guess I kind of did, exclaiming
You
that I
did.
wasn't able to carry all of it.
You did, yeah.
yeah. So oh, didn't Burgess go up there to help or no?
No,
Then a bunch of
he
nonsense
was-
started happening, and I
Yeah,
Oh,
it kind
back
of
over here.
all the nonsense
It-
down here like stopped them from doing whatever.
Should we worry about this treasure later or like
I just say we go
Since our
fight those
lives are in
damn
danger,
harpies.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we
I got
kind
the
of have to go
bloodlust.
find them because the letter did say that N had to hide whatever this treasure was, and the gate was barred.
Okay.
So just
So we
start
probably
thinking.
have to go in.
Did we lock the
Yeah.
gate behind us, by the way?
No, the gate's wide open.
Okay.
Bilge, just start singing a sea shanty and we'll join you. What do you do with a drunken pirate?
There's
Or we
It
could
was
try
from
to do
a
a
girl
sneak-
from Nantucket.
Or we could try to do a sneak attack.
It's up to you. I mean, I'll say this. Another thing that Bilge would know is if they're already singing, they know you're in here. They're trying
Yeah,
to entice you in.
That's what I'm
Uh,
trying to say.
Singing back. We should sing back. That's gonna fuck.
Yeah,
with them.
yeah, let's go. Karaoke
Yeah.
night.
Over
Battle of the
here.
Bands.
The fuck is
Inside this
karaoke?
other place.
Love, baby,
All right, is
don't
everybody
hurt
going?
me.
Is everybody going?
Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
Sure.
Turn
No.
away.
What is
turn
love?
away.
I'll
Baby,
go
don't
this
hurt
way
me.
to go.
Don't hurt me.
I'm tired and I want to go. Everybody.
What did I get myself into?
Turn away. You don't want
And then we all
to
enter the room
be
singing as loud as we
here.
possibly can.
God.
I need you
Clearing
to.
us
Okay,
out.
everybody, I need you to roll initiative.
Yeah, I knew this was
Oh.
gonna happen.
Not a performance check?
No,
Initiative?
nope.
No performance check.
No performance check.
Sure. I mean, you're the DM. Right?
That's the most magical moment I've had in this whole campaign so far. Oh man.
Were we able now? Question: Were we able to like hypnotize them? Were they when we walked in? Were they like walking towards
We're
us?
rolling for initiative.
compelled-
You tell
Rolling
me.
for initiative.
No.
They're not even like baffled or anything. They're like, this is what
They
you
might be
resort
baffled,
to.
but-
All right, minus 15.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, has everybody rolled their initiative? Has everybody rolled their
Yeah.
dice? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 for
20,
me.
20 to 15 first.
I got a 23.
I got a 15.
18.
Okay, 15 to 10.
12.
I got
12.
12.
Wait,
13.
Okay, hold on. What did everybody roll? Sorry.
12.
Okay,
12.
12.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
15.
All right, I got your.
We
I got your
should,
15
we should
already,
like
Bilge.
go one by one. Like,
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
we should
that's
start
fine.
a band.
you know,
I think that too. Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
performance, no.
And then 10 to 1.
You could be our manager. You're going places, kid.
What did you roll, Eridon?
I said a 12.
Oh, 12. Sorry, I will put you right there. Okay, so Rogar, you are first up. Everybody's walking in right now, singing, while you can still hear these harpies singing, and it's actually getting louder as you're getting closer. So
We get louder too. We get way louder.
I need you to roll
Make eye contact
I
with
need
them.
you
Make
to
direct
roll
eye contact, everybody.
a
This is why a performance check is
wisdom
important.
saving throw right now, Rogar.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Total of 13.
Okay, you are fine.
All right.
Performance? Okay.
Performance.
Please, performance check.
Oh, a 1. Oh.
Oh dear.
Your singing causes everyone to get more and
Tell you
more
what.
irritated.
Tell you what, everybody's walking in singing. You notice that
Most
there
everyone.
are most everyone. There are 3 harpies in here. 2 of them are very confused and stop singing. One of them is still singing. I had to roll for that to see if any of them got confused. One of them is one of them's okay and tried to woo Rogar but failed. So now you get to choose what you want to do, Rogar.
Confuse a harpy. That's what we'll do. That's what
Yeah,
we'll do.
we fucked up their like metronome, their internal metronome.
All right,
Okay.
let's to confuse the hoppy.
All right. I am going to use. Let's see.
By the way, Rogar, you know this is the one trying to sing to you right now.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Let's see. Yes.
She has a shirt on that says "I love Rangers."
Okay. Let's see. Trying to measure.
Oh God, she's
that
singing a
one-
Journey song.
okay. That one is in range.
Ranger in a
Let's see.
smoky room.
I would like to go ahead and use my bonus action to rage.
Okay.
And let's see, I gotta.
The
turn
singing is
on.
pissing me off.
It's been a
Okay,
while
and
cheap
then I will
perfume.
use, let's see. Let's see. Enough of my movement to get right next to this person here. Oh, there's a body. That's nice. Okay. Let's see. Now that I am here, I am going to use my action to let's see. Let me check something first. Okay, I am going to use my action to attack the harpy in front of me. But I am going to attack recklessly so that I have advantage. Meaning that anybody who tries to hit me this round will have advantage.
Have
to
advantage.
hit me.
Yeah, reckless attack. Got it.
Okay. And I will use the Clockwork Blade.
Ooh,
And let's see. Survey says a total of 17.
it better not turn them into a robot.
Believing.
17 hits.
Okie doke. So the longsword strike does 8 damage with an additional 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then sneak attack, since I have advantage, for another 5.
So okay. How much total then?
Total of 13 slashing damage and 2 lightning damage.
Okay, got it.
Wow.
And let's see, because of the sap feature on the longsword, that harpy now has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Right. So if it tries to attack you, it would just cancel out. Cancel out then.
Yep, just a flat roll.
Okay. So, you hit this harpy and she stops singing.
Performance cancelled! Okay, and that's the extent of what I can do,
Okay.
unless they try to move away.
Okay. Burkus, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. This is a fun opener. So yeah, I'm gonna move in here and see that there's a body next to Rogar, which I don't necessarily want to hurt with what I'm about to do, so I'm going to go over to this one. I think that's about 30 feet, right?
Yes.
And, cool. And I'm going to Thunder Wave this dude here.
Okay. What's the range of Thunder Wave?
15 feet. Yes, thank you. So that's...
Okay. Yeah. Everybody else is out of range.
Okay.
So you're only gonna hit this harpy then.
Yeah. Bilge gets a little static kind of feeling.
My fur stands on end.
All right. So what does that mean? I need to roll anything?
Let me check here. So, let's see. I unleash Wave of Thunder's energy. Each creature makes a Constitution saving throw 13.
Got it.
Wave of thunder.
That is a that is a 6. So fail.
Whee! All right, so that means they take 2d8 thunder damage. So let's see about that here. And okay. That's 6, I guess. So yeah, 6 thunder damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away from moi. Thunderous boom, audible within 300 feet. It doesn't say anything about deafening, but
yeah, it's really loud. Everybody, even with the cotton in their ears, can hear a loud boom as Burkus runs up to this harpy.
Yeah, if the other harpy hadn't shut up, this would have shut her up.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
Did that knock her back?
Yeah, I did.
Oh God.
Knocked her almost into the wall.
And that's sad because it does put her out of range for a shillelagh attack, I believe. That's too bad.
Uh-oh.
Should have angled that a little better, put a little English on it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that Yes, probably
Okay.
out of bonus action. So I think I'm done. Unless I can
Alrighty.
absorb my own elements, that would be fine.
Nah. All right, Bilge, you're up.
All right. So, what's my range again? 30.
Yeah, 30 movement
Right.
speed.
Okay. So, how far am I from? Well, they're pretty much both in the same distance. So, let me see where I can move from.
You can move
Oh,
up
wow.
to this one, and you can move up to this one. Actually, you can
Oh,
move up to
damn.
all 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to I think I'm gonna go up to this one.
That one? Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my great axe. Or wait, what am I we talked about this before because now I'm like what is this called again? Now I'm like a
Oh, that's right. Everybody, we worked on Cody's character a little bit, so now he is a battle master, which means he
Whoa.
has superiority dice. So if you're using your great axe, you just say, "I want to attack
Yeah.
with my great axe,"
right.
and
I
then
attack with my great axe and then there's superior dice
Yes,
afterwards, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Then you can
But
say,
that's like one use, right?
you have
or-
4 superiority dice, so you can use.
Oh,
Yes, you use it,
okay.
and
Per
it uses
turn.
one of the dice. Yes, per turn. Yes,
All right.
and
Okay.
then a short rest will refresh all of those dice, and you'll have them all back.
Gotcha. Okay, so I get like 4 of these, one use per turn.
Yep,
right?
and
Is
they're
that what it
yes,
is?
yeah, they're D8s. So if you let's say you wanted to use your sweeping attack right now, you have
Mhm.
the opportunity of hitting both these harpies. So
Mm.
you would roll just a regular great axe attack. I would say roll to a hit.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see how that goes.
Yeah,
14.
14.
Plus 2 is 16,
Yeah,
right?
Yep, 16 hits. So since that hits, now you roll your damage, which is a 1d12
Okay. 1d12
plus
which
2.
is- Oh, plus 2. Okay. Where's the 12 dice again? Sorry.
Yeah, the d12 is like it's the most least used
Okay.
die in the whole
Yeah.
game.
All right. All right. But I still got one. So that's
Yep.
7 plus
2. Okay, so
Wait.
that's sorry.
7 plus 2? Is it? Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
7.
I'm looking at the wrong. It's a damage. It's 7 plus 2, so that's 9.
Yeah, that's 9
and-
damage to this one. Now with your
Uh-huh.
superiority die, you roll a d8, and whatever you roll
Mhm.
on that deals damage to this one.
Gotcha. All right.
Ooh.
That's
So-
it's so good, so good.
So now I gotta roll the 1d8.
Yep, now you roll a 1d8.
Okay, and that will be 4.
Okay. So 9 damage to this one and 4 damage to that one. And now you
Sure.
have 3 superiority die left.
All right. Cool.
That's Battle Master for you.
All right. Sweet.
All right, let me go ahead and write down their
For
health
one
here.
sale.
Good change. It's a good change.
Yeah, that was
Some
a-
good
I'm
stuff.
I'm glad you talked me into it.
Yeah, that was a sweeping. That was imagine Bilge just swinging his great hammer just wide and going whack whack and hitting both of the harpies. It's just a cool visual for me. All right, is that your turn?
You got more dice.
I think. Well, I mean, like, I don't. But my extra actions, my bonus actions, it's just second wind. So, Wait, was my bonus action also that I could use my shotgun, or is that only?
No, that's an
Or
action.
wait, no. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right,
Bonus action
so,
would be like your second wind. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't really have any extra things, so I
Okay,
can do so.
then you're
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You hit this one for how much? 4, you said?
It said 4.
Okay, it's dead.
Oh,
Whoa.
He's
Because
dead.
Damn.
Rogar already damaged it, so
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that one
Yeah.
that one was already looking pretty rough, and your sweeping attack hit this one and then the second one, and it just
yeah.
falls over dead.
Nice.
I just
Senseless waste
and-
of life.
just backhanded that one.
See, like immediate usefulness with Battlemaster being used there. All right.
Yeah,
Mind
that
what
thing-
to
that
call
thing
your
died in
hobby
6
friends.
seconds.
We're breaking them all.
All right, now it is this harpy's turn. It is gonna fly up over here to Burkus.
Rude, actually.
You are the closest.
It's not happy being pushed away with a fucking thunder wave, so it's gonna attack you.
It should be happy. I didn't get to shillelagh
It, it gets multi-attack, so it's gonna try and claw at you twice.
Rude.
That is a 19 to hit.
Jesus.
That's not damage. That's
yeah.
not damage. That's
Oh, okay.
2 hits.
Okay, it's just a good roll. Yeah, that
and,
hits.
And then it gets to attack twice, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the second time to see if it hits. Does a 14 hit?
Shit. Yeah, just
Okay.
barely.
All right, so it hits you twice.
Ow, Burkus
Now I get
says.
to roll damage. Damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damage. Le omelette de damage.
So the first hit does 4 damage, and the second hit does 5 damage. So
Oof.
9 slashing damage
Alright.
to Burkus.
Youchers.
Ow.
Sounded like Lion King for a second there.
It goes-
Ah.
It goes "Rah!" very upset. Tamari, your turn.
All right.
I don't know what your problem is. These harpies are easy.
I'll kill you too.
How much damage did you deal earlier, Burkus, to this thing?
Not enough. It was,
hold
it
on.
was six thunder damage.
That's right. Okay. Sorry, I had it written down. There we go.
These are weak to thunder, right? Sure, that's just logical.
Pokemon rules. Flying creature.
Turns out that
wave.
harpies are thunderbirds.
Alright.
No.
No.
I'm gonna go over to Burkus and I'm gonna help him. And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this harpy,
Okay.
Ooh.
and they need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You don't want to move a little bit to the side so that doesn't hit me. There we
Sure,
go.
I'll do that.
Shoot it right between Burkus's horns.
It's
Like, that's
happened.
the crosshairs.
It's been known to happen.
All right. So Sacred Flame, it's got to beat a what?
15 Dexterity saving throw.
Mm.
It rolled a 14.
Ooh.
All right.
So it's going to take full damage from this Sacred Flame.
All right. That's 3 radiant damage.
Okay. All right, 3 radiant damage to this harpy.
What, is that some kind of starry wisp?
Sort of. And I guess that'll be it.
Okay. Varus, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move right up here.
Okay.
How far are these harpies apart from each other?
Well, there's one that's dead. There's only one here, and there's one here. And the difference between them is 29 feet.
Okay. If I get this, that's perfect.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh.
No, it's an 8. I don't think that hits.
No, an 8 misses.
Unfortunately, I can't really do anything else.
Oh no. Okay, Aradon, your turn.
Or virus. I am way in the back here.
Yeah. You were in the back while they were all running
Oh my
up singing.
gosh.
You're like, I don't want to be seen with these people.
Pretty much.
I mean, we're only being judged by harpies.
One harpy named Simon Cowell, another one.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah. We got Howie Mandel over here.
Base speed is what again? 30?
30.
30. Okay.
I hope the one I killed was Howie Mandel.
So
Wow.
just about to where Mr. Tad is.
I'll keep it right here for you. Okay.
Do I have a clear shot at? Do I have a clear shot at this harpy or?
Yes, you would
Oh,
have a
dear
clear shot.
Christ.
You would have a
Okay,
clear
just-
shot from there. You're fine.
Just wanted to be sure.
Marcus is just nervous every time like someone else like has to fire at some enemy near him.
Just because I fucking knocked you unconscious by accident the last time we battled.
I'm gonna shoot it. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 hits.
Okay. I should have done Hunter's Mark before that.
Ah, oops.
Oh well. So damage.
We're all very excited.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage.
Oh,
All right,
thanks.
your arrow slams right in the back of Burkus's head. No, I'm just kidding. It.
How dare you. Burkus is killed.
No, it hits and that kills it. Yeah, it the arrow pins
Smack
the
dab
harpy.
in the middle of its face.
Yeah, right in the middle of this harpy's face. As it looks to Burkus angry, it gets sacred flamed, and it's about to start singing, trying to charm him. Right as an arrow flies by you, Burkus, and lands in her face, and she falls to the floor.
Holy
dead. All right.
Burkus fights the urge to throw up at being splattered with harpy blood.
My God. What a...
That's all I can really do.
Constitution,
So
though.
All right, Professor Tad.
Okay. How close am I to this harpy over here?
23 feet.
Okay, groovy. All right, I'm gonna cruise on up, and all right, Professor Tad's gonna open this pickle jar.
You said it exactly like Rick Sanchez.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah, we're gonna just open this pickle jar.
By the founders of Gearhaven and the light of my froggy forebears, I cast Green Flame Blade.
Oh shit, that was
And
awesome.
A blade of green fire appears in Professor Tad's hands.
Whoa.
Fueled by the power of his forebears, I strikes at the harpy.
What is with you guys this time?
And rolls a 3.
Could have been worse.
That's like the
Could've been
ninth.
worse.
That is like the 12th 3 I've rolled today.
Hold on.
You gave me loaded
Your
dice?
execution needs work.
Loaded dice. No.
No, just play it off. And it's like, and that's only 3% of my power.
Exactly. And you'll feel the sting of that blade next turn. Now think about that.
You have not begun to hurt.
You
So-
better be scared.
Bilge has just swung his axe in a wide arc, hitting one harpy and killing the other. And he like pulls his axe free, like from its flesh. And then Tad runs up, by the power of Gear, and he like pulls out this green flame blade. It looks super fucking cool, and he just swings, and he's like not close enough to the harpy, like just swings short.
Oh, I guess I missed.
As-
Oh, what a shame.
Bilge, you're just
I really-
watching this.
Really wanted to kill that harpy.
I mean,
Guess I missed.
It's just-
Oh, well.
Bill hurts himself in his confusion.
I'm just looking at Professor Tad, and I'm like just blinking.
All right, this harpy, even though Bilge just hit it, turns and watches Tad fail, and you hear like a shriek laugh, and it decides to claw at Tad.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah, like, very well.
That's a natural 1 to hit.
Yeah. Oh,
Hold
oh,
on.
big talk, fucking harpy. Who's fucking up now? At least I didn't roll a natural 1.
And then it's gonna try and claw at you again with its secondary attack. By the way, this thing is sapped, right? It has disadvantage on its attacks, Rodar.
No, the one that died was the one that.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then, that's a 19 to hit.
Okay. Ah, get it off me! Get it off me! Get off me, you foul thing!
All right, so that
Its
dealt
flapping tits are everywhere.
4 slashing damage to you, Professor Tad.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, Rodar, it is now. That's the first round done, and it's your turn.
All right, I'm
Oh,
going to
man.
advance on this side of the harpy so I can get flanking on it, and I don't have to use reckless attack. And I will attempt to stabby.
Stabby,
And
stabby.
let's see.
All right.
And let's see. The best I can do is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. The longsword does 12 damage. The lightning does another 1 damage, and sneak attack does 5 for a total of I can math 18 damage.
Dead.
What the fuck?
Fucking dead. Destroyed.
Wow.
And then
Obliterated.
burned the remains.
Reduced to atoms.
You feel kind of bad at how dead it is.
Turns to ash. Just burns in ash.
You didn't want to ask him how he does it?
I just wanted to provide Professor Todd with a good example of how you do it. That way, he'll be able to do it next time.
I completely missed that. Could you do that
Good
again?
thing, yeah. Yes, because this is a game of skill and not chance.
I'm bleeding.
Entirely skill.
All right, that's the end of the battle. All 3 harpies
right.
dead.
All right, you can and I just take out my cottons out of my ears.
What?
I think we can take out the cotton.
All right, who
What?
needs to be healed?
I'm bleeding.
Professor Tad.
I've been slashed.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna go. Sorry.
Yeah, we need to look at this body now.
Do you have any spell slots to heal?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do healing. Hold on.
Oh man. every battle, every instance with you guys is fucking amazing.
We try our best to make it memorable. you
It's
know?
so good.
I'm looking at Mama Skitty's like drawings like
Yeah.
while during our campaign.
Oh, I need to look
and
at this. Yeah.
these are great.
All right, so I'm gonna heal Burkus for 10 hit points.
Ooh,
10 hit
wonderful.
points. Very nice.
I'm cured. Alright,
Thank you,
that's
Mama
good.
Skitty.
Thank you,
Yes,
Mama
thank you.
Skitty.
And then I'm gonna go do healing ward on Tad as well.
Oh my god, that Tad drawing Mama Skinny, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
That's
pretty good.
9.
Okay,
I
so
don't
nine
know the
Smug
perk is.
smile.
9 points of damage healed to Professor Tad.
Alright, I'm back to full health.
Okay. All right, so you're checking the body. Why don't you do an investigation check for me?
Oh, nice Burkus too. I just saw that.
All right. I got a 4, so someone else.
A total
I
of
am not an
15 on-
investigator.
A 15 on investigation.
Okay, Rodar. You can tell from the torn purple robes that this is the remains of Riven. And within the robes, you don't find anything except for a very pretty gold ring with like a hummingbird, like a little hummingbird statue on the top of it.
Huh. All right. Well, good news and bad news. We found the person we came in here to find. Bad news, I don't think we're going to get much information out of her.
Well, that just depends. Does someone have a speak with dead?
I actually might. If we take a short rest, I might actually be
What?
able to do that.
That's up to you guys. He still has the trodden in his ears.
Hey,
I say we take a short rest so we can refresh our spell slot.
I'm also going to hand the hummingbird ring over to Varus just on the off chance that it's a magical doodad and I have no way to know that.
Okay.
Might even request we turn the short rest into a real life bathroom break.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, that's-
Sure.
Okie doke.
Varus, why don't you go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me real quick?
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the ring is magical in some way, but you also know that this is probably the ring that was stolen from Whisper.
Oh.
Could I do like a medicine check to see how she died?
Sure, roll a medicine check.
My harpies.
My
Bravo.
harpies.
Probably the poisonous mushrooms.
Okay, it's 16
Could be both.
plus 7, so
Yeah, easily you can tell this Riven was charmed in here, clawed to death, and was being feasted upon by the harpies. That is how they. That is
damn.
how they perished.
everyone, I think she died by harpies. I'm a doctor.
No, no shit.
No,
you
it's,
sure it
it's
wasn't
just say, I think it was the mushrooms.
It was probably starvation.
Like the fall.
Everyone.
Such a sarcastic party.
This woman
All
died
right.
of natural causes.
All right, so everybody, we're gonna go ahead and take a short 5 minute, 5 break. We're gonna take
That's
a
right.
short break, and everybody's gonna do a short rest. So you should at least get one of your spell slots back, I believe, not all of them. But
Alright.
all right, we'll be back
That-
in a
that
little bit,
doesn't-
everybody.
Wait, does short rest also not count for whatever the
superiority dice. Nope, short rest. You recover all your superiority dice. So you have
Oh,
all
really?
four.
Wow,
You have all
okay.
4 of them back now. Yeah.
Whee!
And your
If you
sense
click
of
the button on
superiority dice.
D&D Beyond, it'll tell you what it does.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Battlemaster is fucking great. It really is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody.
I see. Oh, right, the short rest button. I keep forgetting.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
We'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
All right, so we're gonna say that the party has all just kind of sat down, taken a short rest, and now what are you going to do?
Well, I guess we got a ring. What else were we supposed to do? Sorry, that's probably table talk. Like, was there anything else?
What was the quest specifically other than recovering the ring? We were supposed to like scout out this area and figure out what happened to the old team. I would presume this was them.
No,
Yeah.
you were supposed to just either it was like kill or capture Riven.
Skid.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Because Riven wasn't necessarily a person that they were.
Miss Trash Panda says she can't hear us. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, what? It's showing up on fine on my end.
hello,
Can chat hear us in general?
chat.
Testing
Anybody?
chat.
It's showing up fine on my end. Like it
I'm
says-
listening to the stream and I can hear it.
I can hear. I can hear us on
Oh.
stream.
Okay.
I think you might need
Cotton
to.
out of your ears.
Although
Oh,
we are, to be fair, we are a little bit quiet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could just be super quiet because I was noticing that it was really quiet on the
Really?
the feed.
Huh.
That's weird
Is it-
because like you guys
is
are
it-
showing
is
up
it
as
the-
loud.
Is it the volume in Discord in general, or?
No, it should be working fine. I think you guys are all just lying to me. No, I think it's working fine. I increased your volume just a slight bit, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems okay now.
So what are you
Or
guys?
turn
what
up,
are you guys doing for
up
this
your
point?
volume. at
Yeah.
home.
You know that your mission was to come here because Riven was a defector and stole a ring,
Yeah.
from one of their own, and then
This is
vanished.
their body.
Yeah, you found Riven. They're dead. They were charmed and eaten by harpies.
Okay. Did
And
they
you-
want us to bring back the body?
No, she was wanting you to recover the ring first and foremost.
Okay.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
not a dead or
We did
alive
it.
bring back situation.
No,
It's-
no, no.
okay, Yeah.
It's a barbecue situation.
Well, there's-
All right.
Is there anywhere else we can go in this room? Like, is there like mushroom stairs again?
Roll an investigation check.
I too
There
shall roll
was-
one.
I will investigate
13.
too, even though it doesn't do anything.
Sure.
Yep, just
Yep.
13.
13.
I swear to God,
I got a
every time
16.
every time I roll an investigation, it's like 4. It's like it has been
no.
4.
That's
is
funny.
I don't know. Build, you're just like,
You examine the
It's a
back of
cave.
your hands.
Wow, this
As-
sure is a room.
As for Tamari and Varus, it's the end of the cave of the burrows. There's nothing else in here. It's just a bunch of mushrooms. There's nothing particular about this room.
All right.
Okay.
There's
Well, we
nothing
should-
else left here.
Let's go
we
back.
Yeah, we should
Well,
probably
I-
just head back and get the treasure. That was what that you guys found earlier.
Yeah.
Don't touch the mushrooms.
Did we loot the harpies?
I don't believe.
Oh,
we
that's a
did.
good question.
Were the harpies
No.
even there to loot?
I mean, if you want body parts, I mean that's an option.
I don't know. Do harpies have possessions? I don't know.
Skid?
Someone's got to ask the real
I'll
questions.
I'll just say that you guys checked all the. There's one that burned to ash whenever Rogar like electrocuted it or whatever, and it just went. Psh. The other ones, they I couldn't Tell you
Melted, like Resident
tell you
Evil
what.
4.
Melted, yes.
enemies.
No, hold on. No, they didn't have anything on them. They're harpies. They didn't have like pockets or anything like that.
Okie dokie. I kick one of them and then I leave.
The remains.
Big man.
So, I might have some room to carry stuff, right? Or wait, did I like pocket the rations?
I think you did.
Yeah.
You got three. You got 3 rations in there.
Yeah. Where do I put those? In inventory?
Yeah, just I'll add them for you.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how to add stuff in this thing.
I'm imagining them as like Lunchables, like little
Yeah, they're
like
just-
crackers, Lunchables.
Oh, they better just be the regular Lunchables, not the Mr. Beast Lunchables.
No, just the regular ones. I know not
Good.
of these terrible new ones.
I would have tossed them. They're
Classic-
poison. They're like these mushrooms. They're poison.
Classic frozen disc of dough that you put M&Ms and chocolate sauce on.
It's basically eating lead.
Exactly.
That gives you a total of 10 rations in your backpack.
Oh, I had rations already. Where are those?
Yeah, they're in your backpack. If you click on inventory and then click the backpack instead of all, click on backpack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You
All
have
right. Oh,
lots
those
of
are
rations.
where my bullets are too. Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
I see.
Well, I mean, if anyone else needs like rations, let me know. And if anyone else wants to nom on some like, I don't know, rogue crackers, or whatever the hell.
Mr. Beast in this universe is actually just a beast, and he still sells like Lunchables.
Oh my god.
They're really bad Lunchables.
We
with,
must-
like, pork toast.
We must slay the beast.
Kill the beast.
Okay. So should I just pocket the treasure that's in here, or is that going to over encumber
I thought
me?
it was already looted.
It's
Yeah,
no,
we
I
just
didn't
divide
loot
it. We
it.
just
No,
divide
we,
it amongst
we left
you.
it in there
Yeah.
because
What
Yeah.
we don't know is how much is left there. Oh, so Aradon didn't take any?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Let's just split that up now, yeah.
Let's all go up there.
All right, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes, like in game, to like sort through all the gold and count it all and see how much is there. You find 300 gold pieces in there.
Jesus.
Nice.
right. So I'm just
300
gonna,
divided by 7.
I'm gonna assume that this is also stuff that they stole from the others.
But they didn't ask us to bring this bag.
I mean, we could have it. If not, like,
We divided, we'd get 42 pieces each.
okay. So should we just do that? Just divide it between all
Sure.
of us.
Yeah, if you know how to add gold to your inventory, add 42 gold to your inventory right now, please, everybody.
All right. I will.
I
I will.
truly
try
did the
remember how to do
remainder.
that. So add
Um,
how many? 42.
42.
Yeah, 42.
I was holding like 200 gold, and I think that was from before we never split that.
Did we not?
No, I think I just took it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Should we-
you
should
can
we
just
to-
hold on.
also.
You can just hold on
Yeah,
to
or-
that unless you
All
want
right.
to split it right now.
Sure. Everyone gets 28 gold, so that should be 70.
All right. So we'll just
Alright.
add another 28 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
My pockets are feeling fat.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
I got
rich.
275 altogether.
Look at this group all being nice to each
Ah,
other and not
we're
stealing
rich.
gold.
Rich Merlin, I love you.
Yeah. I've never actually met a DM who let players steal from each other. I'm sure they exist, but
Hmm.
Skid, I would like to check the backpack one final time, trying to look for any kind of
Gold.
personal items or anything like that to try to identify, was this the backpack of the person in the other room or did it belong to someone else?
You look in. Hold on, just a second. Hold on. You know, yeah, this backpack. You can tell. You don't need to roll for it. This backpack, you can tell, belonged to Riven, but you're not sure if the letter was something that belonged to them. It might have been stolen,
Okay.
for all you know. I mean, the whole backpack might have been stolen.
Well, that'll have to do for now then. Okay.
Yeah, you seem pretty interested in that note.
Well, it's got some names on it I recognize. So, yeah, I'm interested.
So wait, our table talk, are these characters from your character's backstory?
Yes, he actually comes from the city of Oban.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I figured was happening here. I just wanted to make sure.
Mhm.
I told you I have plans for all of you. All right.
Comforting.
Comforting. All right. So what are you guys doing from here?
Leaving, going back.
Yeah,
I guess
probably
there's.
to the
I
surface.
don't know, unless we need to do another check on stuff. I don't really. This is all we really came here to do, right?
Yeah, I feel like we cleared
With the
this place
checking,
out.
you're obsessed with
Yeah,
checking.
the only thing you came here to do was to get the ring.
Okay. Well, we got the ring, and now.
All
All
right.
right,
guess
go,
we should-
go take the
we
ring
should-
back to your girl.
So you guys head
Get down on one knee.
you guys get back outside.
Bow,
Whis-
chicka, bow,
Explore my
wow.
cave.
and Whisper is there waiting for you. Why is Tamari dead in the hallway?
I died of
Oh
boredom.
man.
Oh, okay.
Amari has tripped.
Yes, Whisper is waiting for you outside, and she says, "Are we done here?"
I think so.
Okay. She nods. She's like, "I'll lead you back then." She leads you all back to the hideout. So
Oh, the honeycomb hideout.
I will bring you back over here.
Right.
Right
Time
on,
for
right
a
on,
short
right.
rest.
Short rest.
Another one.
I'm narcoleptic, by the way.
We're the most rested adventurers in the whole fucking galaxy. We're sponsored by like fucking mattress discounters.
Brought to you by My Pillow.
No.
Anything
Oh,
but
no,
that.
No.
She leads you back and leads you right in front of Nyx.
Who has the ring?
Well, welcome back. That didn't take very long.
I walk up to her and hand her the ring.
By the way, you got a harpy problem.
She did.
Well, not anymore. They don't.
She's like, she's
You
like,
got harpies. They might breed in the cracks. Who knows?
there were, so you ran into harpies in the burrows. I
3 of
assume
them.
Riven is dead then.
Oh yeah, pretty
yeah.
good.
Harpy food.
Yes, I checked her and she is definitely dead. I'm a doctor.
Last we checked, anyways.
Very interesting. She like takes the ring and she looks at it, and then she turns to Whisper, and Whisper very eagerly takes it back. She looks to the group and she says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. This ring means a whole lot to me."
Hey.
Anytime.
You're welcome.
Now's your
Thumbs up.
chance, Filge. Now's your chance.
Come on.
Ants? What? What are you talking about?
So, I do believe I owe you guys a key.
One
She-
ring, one key.
Yep, she reaches into her coat and she pulls out a large metal key and hands it over to Bilge, who's standing right in front of her.
Arm outstretched.
How large
Yeah.
are we talking here? Like, comically,
It's kind of difficult to not hand something to someone who has their hand out.
All the time. Like all the time. Who knows who might hand you something? Anyway, she hands you the
like
key.
This pose.
she hands it to you and she's like, "So I assume you're going to be heading to the Sunken Archives now. Once I give you the location, and you'll find any information for me regarding Gearhaven, and the Sigil Shard, if it's there, is yours."
right? That was the deal we negotiated
Yes.
with the between the Explorers Guild and her guild.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to know about Gearhaven if we get information.
Anything you can find on Gearhaven, greatly appreciated.
Yeah, and if I recall, there was like the place we're going to is like kind of secret or something.
It's a place we only just recently discovered. We found
Right.
some records, and it is actually on an island to the southwest of Gearhaven.
Uh-oh.
And we know that the archives are sunken, like they're underwater. So she reaches into her pack and she pulls out 7 potions, and she hands them to each one of you. And she says, "These are potions of breathing if you need them."
Okay.
Breathing.
Water
Potions-
breathing out.
Water breathing, sorry. Potions of
We need
water breathing.
potions. I was just gonna say, like, you're giving us potions to breathe.
I'm sorry. I misspoke. Yes.
Well, if we were
Is there
fish,
any-
that would have been useful.
Is there anything your scouts can tell us about this who've made the initial discovery?
Right. The discovery, it was one of our own. We sent into Marcellus's house here in Gearhaven. Marcellus, as you know, Tad, is the quote-unquote mayor leader of the city. His name is Marcellus
he is-
Dunham.
And he is not a bitch.
He puts you, as far as you know, he's not, but Nick says we snuck into Marcellus's dwelling and found these notes about a sunken archive and their location,
Interesting.
along with the key. So that's where we got them.
These same archives that were the files were not the records were not in the Explorers Guild, right?
Right.
When we checked,
Right.
which is weird. Feels like that should be there.
Well, you're free to add them as soon as we're done with them.
Oh yeah, no, like table talk. It feels like somebody's trying to, like keep us
Ah.
off the trail.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that was tabletop.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the mayor of Gearhaven?
It's a great question. Yeah, what do we know? What does Tad know about him other than just from living in the city?
You just living in the city. He just kind of oversees all the guilds, as far as you know. And but that's really all you know. You've never really had an interaction with him.
Do
But
we know
Nick,
what species he is or anything like that?
he's a human.
He's a human. What the?
He's a human. Yeah.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
We haven't seen any humans yet. That's weird.
Yeah. He's the leader of Gearhaven.
Interesting.
So did you ask that to Nyx?
Yes.
No, I was just yeah, exactly. I was asking that of myself while listening.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think Fufi or Ruby asked them directly also about them.
Yeah, I asked.
Yeah, Fufi asked. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Table talk, should we ask about the letter?
Oh, that's a good
Boy.
point. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Good idea. Who else would know?
I think Rogar should ask.
All right. I'll approach. We do have one anomaly that I'm hoping you might be able to shed some light on. We found a letter, and we don't entirely know its meaning. And I will hand it over.
okay. She takes it and she looks it over. Hold on
I was
just a
wondering
second.
where
I'm
Eridon
looking
and
through my
Tad
notes.
were. I was like, did they leave? And like, no, they're like way back
Oh
there.
yeah, they're way
Because
in the
like
back.
Tad was talking to Nyx. And I was like, where's Tad?
Yelling really loud.
it's like they're
Project-
sitting back to back, trying to do cool poses back there.
It's just bothering Eridon.
Starts doing push-ups.
You look like someone who could use some alone time.
Sorry, I'm having to look through all my notes. I have so many notes.
Nick nibbles the edges of the paper.
And Poof, I still think it would be worthwhile to ask the guild leader what they found out about Marcellus Wallace when they were searching his house.
Yeah, what exactly he looked like.
Exactly.
Hold on, what was the question?
Which one? We threw out a bunch of them.
Yeah. I guess the last one that you just asked.
Spoofy was asking at one point the guild leader what they know about Marcellus Wallace. And we never got an answer to that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, so she looks at you and she says, Marcellus, right. He's the high chair of the guild council and of Gearhaven. A man who says all the right things and makes sure that they stay said, whether they're true or not. Brilliant, ambitious, and far too comfortable playing God with gears and people alike. He didn't build Gearhaven, but he's made sure it runs exactly how he wants. Just don't mistake the shine of his smile for warmth.
Okay, that's a lot of info.
Did you find anything interesting in his house besides the key?
Just that. That's why we're interested in the sunken archives.
Okay.
Anyway, she takes the letter and she looks at it, and she folds the letter carefully and puts it up, saying, "So it's true. The Odd Fellows didn't all vanish. They just shattered like glass under pressure." She looks up. She says, "We tried to do good, tried to fight back when the guild started turning greedy, corrupt. Marcellus, he wasn't always a tyrant, but something changed. He made deals, silenced voices, buried truths, and the rest of us, we got labeled as rebels, terrorists." And she looks back at the letter and she goes, "This confirms it. We weren't betrayed from the outside. We fell apart from within." She's like, "If you keep digging, you might not like what you find." And you said you found this in the burrows?
We believe it was in the possession of the person we went after in the first place.
Interesting. I wish I had more answers for you at the moment. I need time to dwell on this.
As that like little exchange happens, Professor Tad gets like a really like what's the word? Like concerned look on their face and is like looks really lost in thought.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything yet, though. I don't want to say it for these guild folks.
But he was at the other end of the room, so no one noticed.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
Well, I suppose there's no more use wasting time. We should probably get on our way, right?
Yes. She asks. She's like, "Do you have a map I can mark for you where sunken archives are?"
Professor Tad takes out the map they've been using.
Okay.
I nudge Burkus and I'm like asking, like I whisper over, like, hey, do I have something on my face?
Just the usual goggles, nose ring, earrings, confused expression.
He's looking at me, and I don't know if there's something like maybe some harpy blood got on my face or something.
And I mean, Burkus doesn't have much experience in these areas, so he just kind of shrugs and ignores.
So she
just kind of shrugged them off there.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
I'm like, Bilge kind of like just tries to like, as if he has something on his face, like trying to like rub whatever's on his face off or something.
Okay.
Very clumsily.
Professor Tad, if you check out the D&D channel, on the map, do you see that little island south of Gearhaven, Lurendale, and Whispering Woods? On the map in the D&D channel?
Yeah, it looks like a little ring.
That's where she marked.
Okay. Between Whispering Woods and Gearhaven to the south.
Yes. You might need to charter a ship or something to get there. Good luck.
Suddenly
I
build
can't
a
swim
ship
there.
I only got the funds for that.
The Adventurers Guild will pick up the tab, no doubt. This is a chance for them to get their beaks wet on a new discovery.
Bilge kind of perks up at the sound of a ship.
But we should be going now, I guess.
Away.
Good luck.
All right. Alrighty then.
Thank you kindly.
All right.
Eridon just gives them a nod.
We're going back to
As
the
an
swing
Ennio
fest.
Morricone soundtrack plays. Oh, there's Oban on the map there.
Oh, there's the Maw of the Abyss there.
Good old Maw of the Abyss.
Whoa.
Got a nice
Sit down.
vacation home there.
Get a summer home with the Isle of Maw of the Abyss. We should probably turn off our torches. It's bright as fuck. Okay, so Professor Tad. like,
Blinded by the light. Oh, sorry.
Professor Tad has like a concerned look on his face, and he's like, "I need to speak to you, gents, for a moment. If you would gather close."
Secrets.
What is it?
I'm gonna be perfectly frank with you. I don't remember how I became leader of the Adventurers Guild, or what happened to the previous leader of the Adventurers Guild.
And
That's a
Oh.
bit of an oversight there.
Do you have amnesia?
I have a drinking problem.
Oh.
It sometimes leads to amnesia by default.
Sounds like you probably wanted it in a game of cards or something.
You would think I would remember that, though, right?
Rather
Offer-
an
All
incurious
right.
response.
So nobody
on
ever.
the table. The
I feel as though something's afoot. This Marcellus character definitely seems untrustworthy.
Marcellus.
You never
the-
talked with anyone in the guild about this?
Marcellus is the mayor or the? Wait, sorry.
Yes, the mayor.
Okay.
I mean, he sounds like a prick.
But if
Certainly don't
anybody
trust
had
him
the
from that
power,
description.
if anybody had the power to get rid of a former guild member, a guild leader, and replace them with somebody,
Hmm.
So
Who was the previous guild leader for the Explorers Guild?
that is a great question. Does
You-
Professor Tad know that?
You don't.
Okay. Yeah, that seems
sorry,
like a
that was
clear-
As
just
far
funny,
as
that
you
was-
know, it was just a building. Like maybe the guild didn't even exist. You're not even sure.
Interesting. The plot thickens.
I can answer with confidence it wasn't me.
I just,
Yeah, don't
it's,
say.
I
It
mean,
came to-
I've gotten drunk and blacked out during bets too, and I don't think I was a guild member for anything or leader.
but that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Well, as
So-
long as we're fessing up, there's something I should probably share as well. Didn't want to mention this in front of the squirrel.
Oh.
Turn off your torch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little cat.
Your blinker's on, old man. Turn it off. Merge.
When I skipped out for a minute back there. It's the sort of visions that I've been having for a little while now. Since I've joined up with you, I've had visions of experiences of places that I haven't been. The last one was a forest. I see these vast, endless forests speaking with each other across the miles. Once I was in a vast ocean, placid and serene, and I don't know what these visions mean. I think it's the way of these things, you don't always know until it's time, but I know they're important, and he kind of, trails off a bit, and it's like, it was a vision like that that led me to this group, to being a part of all this.
Huh.
But he's getting kind of a little misty, and he doesn't really want to talk about it any further.
Bill just kind of like looking to his gauntlet and then just kind of like clenches a fist and like, well, I feel like whatever brought us together, and he takes out the key. It's like, we're gonna have to find out a little bit more about what's going on here.
A dark web of conspiracies bind us all in this city in its clutches. We must unravel them and shed light on this.
So should we all just state what we're here for or what we're looking for to each other, since like half the group is shared? Or
Can we go to a bar and just kind of like trauma
Just have some
dump to
therapy.
everyone?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Let's develop our characters. Like, smash cut to like us like taking the first shot on a pool table, like breaking the thing.
To the trauma tavern.
The fuck is a pool table?
Billiard, snooker, or whatever. They've got it.
Is that what you're wanting to do? Or
They're
you want
robots?
Are you wanting to prepare for before this trip, or you want to go?
That would probably be a good idea.
All right,
Yeah.
so we'll send you guys over to the. Do you guys want to go to that inn, the first one that you guys were first in whenever you first came here?
Yeah,
First
sure.
we were in.
Might as well, since we know it already.
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
Exactly.
Alright.
Cool tree nearby.
All right, I'm pulling you guys all over here. So, boop.
Sick.
Well, if you
Fast
let go of your
travel.
character, I mean.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting close to the end of the session anyway, so this is a good time for character development and planning.
Killed a bunch of harpies. We're
We still got time.
Where are we? Oh, there we
oh, there. Yeah. Zoop.
No worries, I got you.
I remember this bar.
So many memories.
The tree.
Picks nearest pocket.
All right, so Tad doesn't remember how he became the leader of the Explorers Guild, and Burkus is having weird visions. What about the rest of you guys?
Who'd like to start?
I got involved with this group because I'm looking for work. I don't have much more than that.
Oh, okay. What about you, Eridon?
I kind of just ran into you guys at that one fork in the road, and I don't know, we've just been adventuring since. I don't know, I guess I'm just here for the ride.
You have nothing you seek, or no past, no. Okay, he's a tough nut to crack.
He just takes a swig. He doesn't know the right words, or if he even wants to bring it up, because he still doesn't quite know all these people.
Hmm.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, we're trying to get to know each other. As for myself, I am looking for a hag named Zara. I really need to find her.
Can't say I've
A
run
hag,
on
you
the
say?
road.
Yes. What about you, Varus?
Varus kind of flinches, looks to the side, and says, I was just looking for another performance troupe to do magic tricks for.
Oh. You used to run in a troupe?
Something like that.
Interesting. Like a circus?
We'll call it that.
Hmm. Alright, well. Bilge? I don't think you said what your thing is.
Yeah, what's your
Bilge,
backstory?
Bilge is basically just happily drinking. And
Trauma
he's,
free.
it is, and just kind of like wipes his mouth and is just like, what? All right. There I was, in the center of a storm. Oh, the waves were 30 feet high. Me and my crew, we were sailing across the ocean in search of treasures of all kinds. And then something happened. Bright flash of light. Suddenly my crew and myself were blown from our ship. He's obviously drunk. And he starts like kind of slurring a little bit, and is just like, I don't know, I just saw some woman or whatever, and like tentacles and stuff, and then I showed up in like the middle of the forest where this guy, and he points to the frog, tried to steal what little I had left.
Unsuccessfully, I might add.
Well, anyway, he's like tapping at his gauntlets. It's like, I can easily tell you that, before then, I didn't have these. And I don't know what these are all about, but they seem to, like, I don't know, do something whenever something happens or whatever, and like guzzles down beer. And he takes a pie, and then just
a
kind of
whole
like,
ass
yeah, just takes a whole ass pie and just downs that as well. And they're like, well, anyway, this. What were we talking about?
Our backstories.
Our tragic backstories.
It was in the middle of the ocean. A huge storm. 90 feet tall, high, wet waters. And then all of a sudden, it's a boom, crack, boom. It slams his fist on the table, and then just kind of like falls over, like asleep.
Bill,
I think
Bill just still talking on the floor in his sleep. And they were 120 feet tall waves.
You gotta admire his determination to get the story out multiple times.
I walk
Burkus
over
has
to
been,
Aerodon. Oh, go ahead.
Burkus has been kind of putting him away and not really saying anything since they last talked, and kind of dramatically staring into the fire. And
Aerodon's just sorry.
Then he
I thought
turns
you were done.
around and kind of leans on the table and looks at everybody in turn. He says, "There's something else you should know."
Uh-oh.
I come from a clan in the forest, tasked with protecting it. And they're all gone. They've been dead for 20 years.
Oh.
someone came to violate the land. They were looking to mine for we don't even know what. We turned them away, we fought them back. And we expected their return, but when they came, it wasn't for a fight, it was for a slaughter. I wasn't there. I was away, and my mother found me. And she took me away, and when we made it to the foothills, I could see the fire that was once our home. And she told me that I had to go on, even as her life was being sapped by the cursed wounds she received in battle. I couldn't. And, he's pretty messed up. I tried to go back and look for survivors. What I saw were dozens of machines tearing up the land. And if our killer was there, I didn't search. I did as I was bid. I survived for 20 years. And I only left because the visions were starting. And it was my mother who pointed me this way. And he looks like pretty fucking scared now. And that's the way I went. I don't know what it all means. And then, he just kind of like drunkenly slams his head on the table and can't continue any further.
Aw.
Bilge gets up and is like, don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out just what happened. And we're gonna get those robots and like the ones that we do. Then we're gonna do it.
That's your family too, huh?
I propose that we fucking wreck this joint up.
Yeah.
And Professor Tad throws a mug into the wall.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna say Tamari walks over to Burkus and puts her hand on his back and is like, "Oh, Burkus, I'm so sorry to hear that happened to you. I know what it's like to lose a lot of people. That's what happened to my village too. There was a horrible plague and it killed a lot of the people there. I couldn't stop it."
The Heron ate all of my brothers and sisters.
What kind of a world is this?
I survived by hiding under a lily pad.
Bilge goes to Eridon with a pie and it's just like, dude, hey, dude, you got to try some of this pie. No, don't talk. Just have a piece. And it's like trying to put some near his mouth.
Force feed him.
Just try it. No, you'll love it.
Catapult on the pie.
In my
fly
own
in his
time.
mouth.
In my own time, big man.
I'm not looking forward to repeating this story to Bilge tomorrow.
None of this
I'm gonna give
information is
Burkus a
gonna
hug.
be
And with that, the night continues on until everybody passes out in their own. Everybody
room?
some people
Their own
pass out
self.
on the table, others go to their rooms, and the night passes by.
Some marinate in their filth.
Did the bartender, did he want to tell us his tragic backstory, or?
Bilge is
Once-
somehow on the roof.
I had a brother named Error.
Oh no!
I used to
Oh,
own
we
a
wanna know anything
tavern
about that.
in a place called Lyrindel, and my brother Error kicked me out.
Bill throws a throws a mug at the barkeep and says,
Yes.
"Oh, we're trying to have a moment here."
Yes. I throw a pie at the bartender.
Roll to attack.
I'm kidding.
No,
Don't,
roll to
that's
hit. No, do the
What
I'm
roll
not.
to hit?
No, do it. Do it.
Roll
Do
to
it.
hit.
All right,
You
all
drunk
right,
asshole.
fine. Oh my god, 18.
And my brother, Error, kicked me.
I roll a 3.
Holy moly.
21 dexterity to catch it.
He, you were standing a little too far, Eridon, unfortunately. You catch Tad's, but the other one, he's like, my brother Error kicked me at Clunk. And he gets knocked out, and he's laying on the floor behind the,
Jesus.
laying on the floor.
You're
the
going to
baddies.
kill someone with pie!
Personal moment here. You're not a part of this.
Tie him up. Tie him up.
All the patrons
Should
look.
I roll intimidation? See if I
No.
get a 20?
No, all the patrons trying to turn around and look, and then they just kind of turn back around and continue drinking like this is a normal occurrence.
Yes.
Anyway, the
That
night
barkeep-
goes by,
This is not the first time this has happened to this barkeep.
and everybody has had a long rest at this
All right.
point.
Hooray! This kid's like, the night goes on before anybody else gets killed.
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
You don't have to go upstairs, Aaron. It's fine.
Nah,
They-
he's just getting away from all that.
I very much want to go upstairs.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to rush it along. Say that you guys sleep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your long rest,
All
and
right.
then you guys
There's actually,
go ahead.
there's something that Professor Tad wants to do in the morning when the party comes down to the
Go for it.
tables.
Go for it. What are you doing?
Okay, you all come down to the tables in the morning at your own pace or whatever with your breakfast, and you see Professor Tad is scrawling on a piece of parchment.
You all come down in the morning. Professor Tad is is writing on a piece of parchment. The barkeep is standing behind the bar, awake with a large bruise on his forehead,
Wonder how that happened.
but not really like seeming
I
to
give the
care.
care.
barkeep
Or
20
something.
gold. I give him 20 gold.
Okay, he doesn't even realize. He just looks at the gold and is like, "Oh, thanks."
Oh. Oh.
He doesn't have brain damage.
All right, so what do you guys?
I'm
So
like,
you guys,
come take a seat. There's something I want to show you all.
What the fuck? Where did I go?
oh
A
no!
vision.
Now you're having visions. What's going on?
What happened? Where did I go?
I'm gonna go outside and grab Eridon by the arm and force him inside. Come
Alright,
on,
thank you.
stop running off.
Come on, boyo.
Stop.
All right. Professor Tad stands up. He's like, I want each of you to write your names on this piece of parchment. You can see that he's already written his, Professor Tad.
And he's standing up on the table, right?
Are we signing
Uh,
a contract?
I'll show you in
Aw.
a minute.
You're not secretly a warlock, are you?
No.
Would you
All right,
tell us if you were?
You would know. So
I'm
I'd be
gonna go
summoning
ahead and sign
demons.
my
Okay.
name.
I
Let me know when
sign.
you've all signed your names.
Bill signs what he guesses is how you spell his name.
Yes, and Burkus signs as well. Trust and all that.
Anyone
Laura
else?
signs.
Okay. Rogar,
Yeah, Rogar will sign.
Eridon.
Eridon reluctantly signs.
Okay, that's everybody.
Okay.
Your
Professor
souls
Tad,
are all now mine.
Professor Tad waves his hand over the text. Nothing appears to have changed. He then takes the piece of paper and tears it up into each of your individual names so that they're separate into individual scraps of paper, and hands them to each of you. I turn to the bar. Professor Tad turns to the barkeep and walks up to him. He's like, "What does this look like to you? Read this piece of paper." And to the bartender, it's going to look like complete and total nonsense.
Okay. Yeah, he looks at it and he's just like, Did I drink this morning?
Pay no mind, old man. It's just a funny bar trick. Have a good
Oh.
one. And I come back to the table. And the only people who will be able to read this piece of paper is us, the people I have chosen. To anyone else, it'll appear as complete and utter nonsense. If someone were to try to swap or impersonate one of us or replace one of the group, or were to become compromised in any way, this paper would be able to tell us apart from any imposters.
Ah, clever.
Oh.
I feel as though we are in the midst of a conspiracy, and it seems that having a way to tell each other and tell who to trust is something that could be very valuable right now.
I appreciate your forethought on this, Professor. Very
Would
good.
any of us know like about doppelgangers or anything like that?
I mean, you know, there's some out there. You know that they exist, but they're pretty rare.
You know,
As
maybe
far
it's
as we know.
something coming from the stars, you know?
Yes. But
Burkus
let
is
this
still
be our
hungover and has no idea what anyone's talking about.
But let this be as we revealed our backstories to each other and became closer friends and adventurers, let this pact seal us.
Well, I mean everyone but Eridon, and she gives Eridon a look. You're going to
was-
open up one of these days.
He was gonna speak up, but then Cody just kind of just started talking, and I didn't want to interrupt. That's kind of past now.
Yeah, that was last night. Yeah. He started trying to feed him pie.
I'm speaking.
All right, so are you guys gonna try and charter a
I
ship
do
now?
remember that.
Yes.
Yeah. We go through the Adventurers Guild, I would imagine, right?
Well, you you go through the Adventurers Guild, and it pays for your ticket. You don't have to worry about paying any
Smash cut
gold.
to.
You head over to a ship where there's a human female captain, and she's like, so you're the Explorers Guild?
That's right. Explorers Guild. Here's your ticket.
To this
That's
I'm
island.
Professor Tad.
To this island here, huh?
To
She
the
looks-
island of lost dreams. Where are we going?
Right, yeah. Anyway, she's like, all right, everybody hop on. It'll take a couple of days to get there. Or maybe a day. You all hop on the ship,
Oh yeah.
and then
Giant squid.
Capsizes.
a day goes by with everybody. Oh, hold on.
Whoa.
We take another long rest.
I think I could use a short rest. Actually, I feel like I'm long rested out. Just a short one sounds nice.
So you guys have arrived. The ship. I didn't actually build the ship behind you, but pretend it's like right here.
We got imaginations.
The ship has
It's in
parked, and she's
stealth
like,
mode.
and the captain looks at the payment that she had received, at the papers and everything. And she's like, "You have a day, maybe two. I'll give you 2 days. How about that? Since you're the Explorers Guild leader, you have 2 days, and then I'm taking off."
What side of the island are we on? Are we on the south side of the island or the north side?
Right now you are on the. I would say you're on like the northeastern side, kind of more north-ish side of the island.
Okay. In 2 days, meet us on the south end of the island.
I would
She's
to
like,
think
well,
that
I was just gonna
captain
leave
of
the ship
is just
parked here,
angry.
But if we
And
have
now
to
is it-
walk back, wouldn't that be better for us to explore the island and have it pick us up on the other side?
So it's up to you. she like looks at her papers and she's like, I didn't ask for enough money for this. All right.
I'd like to think that she's angry because Bilge kept on walking around the ship like he owned it.
Putting his leg up on one thing and being like,
Yes.
breathe it in, lads.
It's like, all
Yeah.
right,
Random
Brett.
nautical terms.
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
there
the
was,
mast!
yeah, there
And
was a
then the
couple
cat behind
times.
like, don't turn the mast.
There was a couple of arguments on board, but she was just like,
fucking drunks.
All right, so you guys have now arrived on the island that Nyx has marked on your map.
What are we looking for?
The sunken
Sunken
archive
archives.
Duncan, meaning
in the water.
in the.
I
So
would assume in the middle
Good day.
of this thing, this lake, with our magic walking, air breathing potions.
holy
Would that
crap.
we had some water breathing potions
Chug it
Well,
and
I guess that's
wetsuits.
why we have those like breathing potions. So
up. Bottoms up, gamers.
are we going like how?
Yeah, bottoms up gamers indeed.
Chug jug. Time to drink our bath water.
I mean,
Exactly.
you're doing that right now, okay?
Yeah, we
Wait,
might
no,
Well,
wanna
no,
no,
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know
no,
if we
no.
should do that right
before
now.
we do this.
But we all have like a bottle.
You see Burkus in the background. Oh, no.
All right, fine.
I said no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Burkus now can breathe twice as much.
In
Too
reference
much
to
air.
I'm getting so much oxygen.
Professor
I'm
Tad
drowning
does
in
a
all this air.
Professor Tad does a double half gainer into the pond.
Oh, God. Oh, so I
A
guess
frog.
we're just going, huh?
I'm a frog.
Wait, really?
I'm a frog.
But just so you know, by the way, the potion of water breathing lasts for 1 hour.
I'm not using it yet. I'm just jumping in the water.
Yeah, he's a frog.
Okay, so yeah, you jump in the water, and
I
you start drowning. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah,
Immediately?
no, I'm kidding. No, you jumped in the water and you like kind of dive down. I'm gonna say as a frog, you have some pretty good vision underwater.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what I see.
You do see what looks to be a sunken ruin or temple of some kind at the bottom of this pond.
Okay, come back up. Hey guys! I see some sort of sunken temple or ruin at the bottom of this pond.
Well,
I
odds
hope
are
so.
that might be what we're looking for, or it's one hell of a coincidence.
So much for being a druid of the land. And then the audience laughs.
Whackity smackity
Oh, there's
doo.
still land down there. It's just underwater.
Did you happen to see like a door, Tad?
You did. There's a big
Okay.
closed door on the front of it.
Here, let me go check. Yeah, there's a big closed door on the front of it.
Oh,
All right. I guess I'm gonna drink my potion of water breathing and jump in.
I do the
Okay.
We're
same.
going underwater now, okie doke.
all right. So you don't.
It's cold.
You guys dive into the water after drinking your water breathing potion. You make it to the front door of the temple. Here's where you're gonna have to start using your imagination instead of moving your characters, okay? Because there's not
Alright.
actually a temple down there on this map.
Oh, okay.
I see.
So you guys make it to the front door. You're sitting there, looking at a front door, underwater. What do you do?
All the audience sees is just the surface of the water. That's all they see.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, what's
just
our
look
talking
for the lock.
situation?
Yeah, nobody can understand what you are saying at all, Tad.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up the key that I had for the entire time, and just gonna go like, and just kind of point at the key. It's just like, just showing it to Tad. Like, we should
Okay.
probably use this.
Tad takes the key and
So you
swims
try to
look
say that,
for
and
a
all that
thing.
comes out is.
There's an associated hand gesture.
Performance. This is a perfect time. This
I'm
is a
a bear of
perfect.
the sea.
Hold
I'm
on,
actually-
hold on. This is a perfect time for a performance check. You're trying to convey via pantomime to.
Oh
Professor
my
Tad.
god!
That's true.
Let's
Roll.
Roll.
I'll
Performance
got a
check.
I'll
15.
allow it. A 15. Yeah, you are conveying your message very well to Professor Tad.
Holy shit! It hits me like a bolt
Oh,
of lightning.
wait, +1. I
Stem
had
to
16.
stern.
Fergus has moved to tears, but you can't tell. It's underwater.
Exactly. yeah.
What's that?
Oscars
Bilge?
are
Little Timmy
distributed.
fell down in the well and broke his clavicle. What's that?
Oh, it didn't work on him.
Professor Tad takes the key and swims off Froggy style, looking for some sort of keyhole.
There's a big old keyhole in the door.
Jam it in there.
All right. Now what?
Temple
Tad the
explodes.
key.
All right, you've turned the key. Now what?
Does anything happen?
God.
Nope. You've unlocked the door.
Shot the switch.
Oh, okay. Open the
Push
door.
it.
I need you to perform a strength check now.
Okay, that's not Professor Tad's forte, but we'll give it a go.
Or politely could be a pull door.
Oh my god, you will not fucking believe what I just rolled. Ah, 3.
So all of you
What's
watch.
going on?
All of you watch.
Funniest number.
All of you watch as Bilge points to a key and is like, and Professor Tad nods, swims over to Bilge, grabs the key, swims back to the door, goes click, and then starts pushing on the door and like flipping it, like flipping his little flippers as it is not budging.
I
I would like to attempt to open the door.
Holy shit.
Strength check.
Okay, my strength check. Wow. You know what? I also
A 3?
just rolled a 3.
Let's go to Vegas, baby. We're going to Vegas.
The Bilge shakes his head at Tad, swims over slowly, and then also pushes his hands against the door and starts like kicking his feet, trying to push it open.
Your actual number would have been higher than 3, right? Because you've got a strength modifier.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I don't think that would have mattered anyway.
That's
Just
okay.
saying.
I got a 17 on my strength check.
A 17. You go up to the door and you start pushing on it, and it budges ever so slowly. Ever so slow.
I would like to
and
help
then
him. Oh, okay.
it pushes just ever so slightly open, and all that pressure keeping the water out. Now the water is just gushing in as everybody is sucked into the temple.
Oh.
This was not my plan.
This was a bad idea.
We're going home.
Jesus Christ. Big Bombad General.
Time to meet Boss Nass.
Always a bigger fish.
Whenever you open doors, my friend, eventually you lose. This sucks. Can't use
Underwater
torches.
Friends, they are my underwater friends. Man, I am glad to be an amphibian.
All right, hold on. Everybody gets sucked in, and like, everybody smashes into this wall.
God, we're taking a hit.
Everybody takes. Everybody takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage just from the sheer force of the water pushing you into this building.
Yeah. I just got Titanic.
And the water is filling up right now.
Uh-oh.
And the door, the water is still filling up. I mean, it's filling up fast. It's like this at first, and it's going as the pond water is just filling up this room. The door is wide open.
Good thing we drank our water.
Can we
maybe.
close it?
Maybe we close the door.
Okay, roll a strength check with
I'm
advantage
gonna help with that.
since everybody's rolling. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody do it.
Oh, 19.
19. You and
17.
you and everybody else
Yeah.
grab and start
Oh, wait,
pulling.
21.
Oh, geez, yeah. All of you start pulling and pushing on that door, and you end up closing it fully. It takes a lot of power because water is just gushing in. and you manage to get the door. Professor Tad, like even like relocks it, and the water stops. And then after like a couple of minutes, the water empties until about right there.
Jiminy.
Ugh, I
Now
hate
it's-
Where all that water
temples.
Now it's down to your it's like down to your feet. It's not up to your ankles. It's just like it's like a little puddle
Right.
Oh,
at
no.
your feet.
So
Everyone
here's what's
accounted
fun. That's gonna
for.
happen again when we leave.
I collect those 2 starfish and put them in my pocket.
Okay.
Teeny treasures.
Never know when they're gonna come in handy.
Is there anything for me to collect from the coral as well?
It's coral. There's nothing else there. Just the coral.
No,
I give
I'm
you 1
just gonna say
starfish.
this.
I shared one of the starfish. You can have
Oh,
one of the
thank-
starfish.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm just gonna say this up ahead. The water temple is my least favorite temple in
Yeah.
Ocarina of
Yeah, I'm getting
Everyone-
water
Yeah,
temple
don't
vibes
say.
for sure.
Time.
So, is there anything we noticed about the entrance of this temple, or
I'm putting on
Other
the
than
water
it was
temple
underwater.
It's
right
very
now.
wet. It's very old and decrepit and overrun with like coral and fish. There's like some fish flopping around now.
okay? But
So
we
this
don't
is
like.
what- Sorry.
Go ahead.
The only other
No,
thing
no. Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I'll let you know that right now you just see like water leading into what looks to be a wall in front of you. The water is pitch black in here, by the way.
Hmm.
Almost
All right.
ink-like.
I'm gonna use my history check.
For what?
To see if they know anything. I don't know what civilization built this. I don't know.
You
Where
have.
the-
I'm gonna say you don't need to roll. You didn't know nothing about the sunken archives until just
Okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
place
just
has,
like when Legolas is wandering around Fangorn and he's just helpfully offering like, this forest is old. Very old.
Exactly. That's what I would
Oh.
get with a 20. That's like what a 20 would reveal. This building is
It's like, yeah,
very
thanks,
old.
Legolas.
Can I go ahead and cast Eyes of Night?
Yes, please.
Yes.
That'll give 5 of us
Whoa.
night vision.
Okay.
So one of you are
Crap.
one of you is gonna have to be like have no night vision. Sorry.
It all right. So whoever wants it, I guess. So whoever has night vision now, you can see much clearer in this dungeon. But as you
want it,
look down
gimme.
in the water, it's still you can see a little bit further into the water, but it's still pretty pitch black.
And
That water's
I-
deep.
can I do a perception check? Like if I can sense anything in the water?
Sure, Bilge. Why don't you do a perception check?
And we forgot to
Isn't
get you a
Eridon
fishing
really
pole.
good at like sensing things?
I got a 16 plus 3, which is 19.
You look down into the water, into the like the inky black water, and it is just. I mean,
Just
it's
that.
almost pitch black. You can see a couple of little like fish that flooded in with you, like swimming around in it. But that's
Alright.
it.
Okay, so there really seem to be anything.
Let's cast magic missile on it.
I gently toss the
And-
starfish back into the water.
So this wall in front of us, can we like go under it?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna like toss like a rock into the water and see if there's any reaction.
Yeah,
Okay, you
that's
find
a
a
good
you find a
idea.
loose pebble, and you toss a rock in there,
Yes.
and it just sploosh, and it quickly sinks
Mhm.
to the bottom.
Alrighty. Well, y'all want to try to who wants to try and scout ahead?
All right.
Might
I'll
as
tab it
well.
up. Come on, rogues.
Okay, Tad. Just, I'm like, why even ask?
You guys, okay, both Eridon and Tad, and Rogar apparently all submerge under the water, and it's a stairway that leads down. It's not a very long distance before you see another stairway leading up and out of this little pool.
Okay, I'm looking up at the thing currently above us.
Mhm.
Is there
What is
any
that?
indication that this thing might potentially come down and cut us off?
Perception
or
check
crush us?
with disadvantage since you're in inky water,
All right. Good.
inky
who's-
black water.
The best I can do is a 16.
16. It doesn't look like there's anything. It doesn't look like there's anything about it.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I feel like traps underwater is silly. Like that's not gonna happen, right?
Eridon
the
has already
pressure
started
trap
walking
work?
up some stairs on the opposite side and has now
Yeah, I'm accompanying.
surfaced out of the inky black water on the other side. And Tad is now gone.
I tried to go up the stairs and I don't know what happened.
I wonder if they'll ever come back.
All right. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right. I'll
How do
make my
I-
way up the stairs.
Oh,
All right, you guys have made it on the other side up the stairs, and just in this doorway.
I wonder if they'd come back and let us know that it's okay to go down to the other
Right,
You
side.
do know
Professor
these
Tad goes
potions
back
don't
and
last forever, right?
Professor Tad comes
Yeah.
back. Come on, let's move.
Oh, hey.
It's safe. It's just an underwater hall.
Glub, glub,
And
glub, 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 glub.
Those stairs really just kind of make you go up.
Whoever designed this temple must have designed it with breathing in water in mind.
No. Stairs have a habit of letting you down too.
That's a good dad joke.
You all wander into this very large room where water is still kind of freely flowing from like two statues in the pillars. These statues here, they're supposed to be flowing water. It's the only water flowing thing that I could find.
I like
It's like this
good.
ice
No,
like
imagination, that's
That
fine.
works.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
works.
You see more coral, more starfish. It looks like there's some flopping fish on the ground. It's very overgrown, and there's some stairs leading up, and another pathway underneath leading this way.
Mhm. Well, if there are archives in here, they must be really wet.
Yeah, that's a good. I see a book sitting up on top of the balcony.
Is there a pungent smell of mildew?
There is a pungent smell of mildew, which also means I believe this is where we're going to leave off for tonight.
All right.
Oh.
Of course it means that.
Cliffhanger.
So
There's mildew, which also
Yes.
means
that's what it
safety
means.
violations. All right.
All right. So with that, you guys, I actually, as a, I guess a little bit of a, it's not, I guess it's not spoiler. I'm not telling you anything about it. I have actually already completed this dungeon. It's ready. So
Oh.
All right.
that way I can work on more stuff for after. So, all right. So you
Alright.
guys have entered into the Sunken Archives. With the through the rush of water slamming into the wall.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well, we
we're
did it.
already.
We
We
did a
got
lot.
there.
All right, everybody, that's gonna be it for tonight's D&D session. I hope everybody
Yay.
had a fun, fantastic time.
That was
Yeah.
great.
I did.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you for joining
Lots
us.
of fun. We talked about our tragic paths.
Not everybody.
Uh,
There's a couple people who are like, I refuse to talk anymore about this.
Yep, and we
Threes were
all signed a
rolled.
piece of
That's all you
paper.
get.
That's all you get.
We all signed a piece of paper to never do talk about this ever again.
I hope
Threes were
everybody
rolled.
felt involved and had fun with that.
Yeah, that was great.
I hope the chat
Yeah.
enjoyed, and I guess we'll continue into the Sunken Archives next time.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. So
And
woohoo!
Next
Tamari, I'm
time
sorry
on
for
Dragon
poking you
Ball
with
Z.
my antlers.
Next time on
it's
Skid
okay.
Quest.
Good quest.
Time on Adventures into the Maw.
into the mall. Yeah. Bilge,
Okay.
I will say the last thing I will say is this place gives you very eerie vibes, Bilge.
What?
This
You
gives Bilge
specifically.
very eerie very eerie vibes.
Is there a sea witch?
You get.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, yeah, I would.
You're getting the
Uh,
creeps.
Yeah, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies,
The heebie-jeebies.
and suddenly a vision of a squirrel suddenly calms him down. No.
The eeriness of this place crystallizes what's really important for Bilge.
Exactly. I need to
Reminding
tell her how I
him
really
where he
feel.
needs to return
I
home
have to
to.
make
It's
it
like
back.
it just suddenly snaps to him. It's like, oh my god, she was flirting.
Burkus is like, who?
Like cut back to Whisper, like just doing paperwork at her desk. She's like, huh?
Someone's talking about me.
And then sings a song.
Beyond the pale moonlight.
My love is strangling and annoying.
And then out of
frog
nowhere
tonight.
Out of nowhere, behind everyone, Bilge just starts singing, "Someone's thinking of
Oh
me."
my god. We're gonna have to do an A and B.
All right, everybody. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next D&D session. Yahoo!
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Night.
Right.